My name is Ian Rossiter. I'm the One Nation candidate for Fadden. I've lived in the Fadden electorate for 10 years and have been self-employed for most of my adult life. I've decided to stand as a candidate for the 2010 federal election because I've become disillusioned with the major parties who I believe are not governing this country in the Australian people's interest. I wish to talk briefly about the institution of marriage. When a man and a woman marry, I believe it is a union ordained by God and is for life to the exclusion of all others. This should be protected and upheld. With the deterioration of marriage comes a deterioration of social values, as is the case today. The issue of homelessness is a very important one. In a country as rich as Australia, there is no reason for homelessness. I believe our commitment is to the welfare of our own people first and foremost. Government funds that are currently being sent overseas in foreign aid and are largely squandered should be redirected into solving homelessness and other social issues first. In relation to chaplaincy in schools, I believe this is a very important function, the teaching of faith. I believe the teaching of faith, no matter what religion, is important. A person with no faith is an empty vessel. Just look at our current Prime Minister, a self-confessed atheist. I would vigorously fight any attempts to remove the faith component of chaplaincy in schools. If elected as a sitting member for Fadden, I would use every resource available to me and indeed join with other like-minded parliamentarians to completely rebuild the classification system. In this day and age, it is inappropriate to have 2 or 3 classification boards, all of which are ill-equipped to keep up with technological advances and have almost no effective enforcement abilities. We would work to have one coherent body that has the ability to classify daily, and this new body would have effective enforcement powers. The main issues for my electorate, I believe, is health and roads. Our previous governments have deliberately underfunded the hospitals in equipment, beds, and decent wages and conditions for our dedicated doctors, nurses and staff. The massive taxes that the government gets from fuel excise and tobacco sales is not being channelled into the health system as well as improving our roads. If elected, I will lobby strongly for more funds to be directed into these issues. Thank you very much.